Have you ever wondered how or why people who've never ridden e-bikes can come up with all those imagined reasons why riding an e-bike is somehow not great? One of their imagined reasons that I hear about all the time, and you've probably heard it also, is that when you get an e-bike, you've just lost the ability to ride with your pedal-only cyclists friends. Now, I ride an e-bike and I love it for all kinds of reasons, but one of the biggest reasons is that the e-bike allows me to get out and go cycling with all my cycling friends when I otherwise wouldn't be able to go, which means it allows me to do rides with both my e-bike cycling friends as well as my pedal-only cycling friends. With an e-bike, I'm able to keep up with everyone and enjoy the rides as part of the friendly group and make new friends along the way. In fact, my brother Darren, who's almost 15 years younger than me and is in way better shape than I am, he rides a pedal-only mountain bike, and he invited me to ride with him this Saturday morning. He wanted to ride the mountain single-track trails up in the Laguna Mountains east of San Diego. In this area, the elevation starts out at about 5,500 feet and it goes way up from there. Now I can tell you, without an e-bike, there is absolutely no way I'd be able to ride this area, let alone keep up with Darren and also have fun on the ride. Now, the Laguna Mountains are part of the National Park System and are a super popular hiking, biking, and equestrian area. And because of the popularity and to help control the congestion between all the different types of users, some areas are off limits to the different types of users. In this section that we're entering today, equestrians aren't allowed. These sections have equestrian barriers like this one. Since this was Mother's Day weekend, we got an early start to avoid the crowds, and because of that, we're able to have the trails pretty much to ourselves. Of course, this being early May, you need to always be on the lookout for critters that are becoming active, like snakes. In this case, a baby gopher snake that slithered across the trail. This is a gorgeous riding area, so we stopped off and just to take in the sights and sounds of the mountain. Then, of course, there were the times we just turned up the music. Along with a few early morning hikers, we did meet a few cyclists, both pedal only and e-bikers, on the trail. All the trails are well marked and highlighted on the Trailhead maps. This section is where having an e-bike was really worth its weight in gold. This section is a long uphill grind that, without an e-bike, I would have had a hard time even climbing, let alone staying up with Darren. I was in pedal assist 3, 4, and sometimes 5 for a lot of this grinder climb. Of course, after the work of a hill climb, you get the downhill rush. Man, oh man, this place is gorgeous. And to think, without an e-bike, I wouldn't be able to get out here and enjoy it. With my e-bike, it's so great to be able to ride with my brother and keep up with him. And yes, we had a blast. Now, a pedal-only cyclist riding with an old graybeard e-biker, who'd have thunk it? We rode for about 2.5 hours, and I'm glad we started early because just as we got back to the weekend mobile, a giant group of over 30 riders were taking off on the same trail we just got back from. So I'm just curious, what's been your experience riding with a mixed group of cyclists? Let me know in the comments below.